Is it actually possible that Gohan could be the Saiyan Beerus is looking for? Hey guys, DB right here, and today I'm back with a new What If, and this What If sort of came to me yesterday while I was at the Impact Pro Wrestling Australia show last night. And yeah, it has been pointed out or suggested that Gohan is potentially the strongest Saiyan out of the whole bunch. At the very least, Vegeta even points that out in Dragon Ball Super. If Gohan focused more on his training, he'd be stronger than a lot of them. His potential is for getting stronger and more powerful. It's greater than Goku's, always has been. It's greater than Vegeta's, and again, always has been. I mean, all of us have not forgotten the Cell games. And of course, his rise to power during the whole Buu saga and how that wrapped out. So I thought we could have a pretty fun discussion with this. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Our story begins after the Buu arc. Kid Buu has been vanquished by Goku and Vegeta, just like in the original timeline, and well, a new era of peace has befriended planet Earth and the Dragon Team. And, well, just like Chi-Chi wanted, Gohan could go back to his studies as well as get that really awesome job that he has in Dragon Ball Super, which I'm actually quite unsure on what that job actually is. I'll have to watch Dragon Ball Super again. However, not the point. With Gohan having some time to actually think, it's actually occurred to him that if threats like Kid Buu were out there in the vast universe, what else could be out there? Could there actually be something greater, stronger than Buu that could one day threaten the planet? And after how he fell victim to Buu's trickery during the last arc, it has dawned upon Gohan that if he really wants to defend his new family, defend Videl and their any future children they may have, it actually occurs to Gohan that it would benefit him greatly if he's actually able to balance his life a bit better. Actually make time for some training so he doesn't go soft over the years like Akira Toriyama keeps having him do. It happened after the Cell games, just prior to Majin Buu showing up with teenage Gohan. He got soft on his training and made himself weaker. He lost his fighting edge, all that instinct that he had, which happens to us as well when we try and do a task and we take a long time off of it. We've developed rust. We're not as good as what we were, and you got to shake off the rust and work at it again and get back to where you were, and then push yourself to get even better. Same thing affects Saiyans if they stop training and start going soft. This time we're having Gohan learn from that mistake this time, and so Gohan is actually finding time to keep up with his training. Whenever he can either find Goku, if he's not working on his farming and, planting radishes and things like that, he's either looking for him or Mr. Piccolo to train with during any of his downtime, and this would actually assure that Gohan doesn't go soft, and that Gohan still has the full use of his mystic powers that were awakened by him by Elder Kai from the previous arc. So Gohan is not losing his step here. If anything, his battle prowess is actually improving, because as we know, Piccolo is actually, he doesn't go soft on Gohan. Even back during the whole Saiyan arc, Piccolo did not go soft or easy on Gohan and would point out when he was making mistakes. And Piccolo more or less does the same thing here. You know? So really, he's pointing out that big, huge flaw of Gohan, which of course is when Gohan toys with his opponents when he's absolutely sure... Whenever Gohan is absolutely sure he's going to win, he toys with his opponents and he lets his guard down, and he ultimately his enemies get the better of him. The same thing happened when he battled Cell. He played with him a little too much, and his arrogance got his father killed. And well, same thing happened to Buu. He was so sure he was going to beat Buu that he didn't see that little bit of trickery from Buu coming when he got absorbed by Majin Buu, and his power ultimately used against Goku and, yeah, the rest of the heroes that were there at the time. So, with Gohan having that flaw basically pointed out to him early on, this actually makes his battling and fighting a lot better. And you're probably wondering, but DB Rai, what about Videl? Is Gohan still providing for her or anything like that? Well, like I said, yes, we have given Gohan a more balanced lifestyle. He's able to work, he's able to keep studying and all that, going to those conferences, but he's not slacking off with his training whatsoever. And Videl is a much more understanding wife than, say, Chi-Chi is to Goku. Videl can fully understand Gohan's logic in this matter, that, yes, if there's something as powerful as Kid Buu around, then chances are there are even greater threats out there, some stronger, and even if some that aren't stronger, some that just maybe freakishly smart and be able to take down stronger guys like that. Bottom line is, there could very well be greater threats out there, and Videl can certainly understand why her husband Gohan will want to actually make sure he's still on top of his game in case something like Buu shows its face again. And so, as the time between the Buu saga and heading into Beerus's awakening becomes closer, we've got actually a more formidable, and if not, possibly even stronger Gohan in the midst. And well, just like in the original with Beerus waking up, he seeks out Goku, who is currently training on King Kai's world at the moment, after, receiving his little bailout from Mr. Satan, so Chi-Chi allowed Goku to run off and train at King Kai's, and, of course, Goku forgetting all about Bulma's birthday party. Oops. And, Vegeta, of course, being forced to, join in the party later. And basically, yes, the whole Beerus and Goku fight goes on exactly as it does per normal, with Beerus taking down Goku in just a couple of blows. Even Goku at his fully powered Super Saiyan 3. And, Beerus ultimately leaving for Earth since Goku didn't have any knowledge of this Super Saiyan God he's looking for. But he's, of course, gone to seek out those answers from Vegeta and ultimately ends up joining the party. And, well, the whole thing plays out like it does per normal with, Beerus starting a fight with Majin Buu over some pudding cups. And this, of course, makes Beerus very angry and mad, and he's having fun belting around Majin Buu like a volleyball. And for the most part, everyone else is more or less getting beaten and flogged around by Beerus like they do in the original. And, well, we get to that moment where, Bulma slaps Beerus, and then Beerus backhands Bulma, and we get Vegeta at full powered, and actually manage to get a couple of blows on Beerus like he does in the episodes, and actually challenging Beerus a little bit. Not that much. Beerus is still playing around, as we know. And with that pretty much about to end like it does in the original, Beerus is about to destroy Vegeta, and this is where Gohan actually steps up and gets a surprise hit on Beerus. And for Beerus, this actually stung the Destroyer God a bit. You know what, Saiyan? That actually hurt. And Beerus is having a bit of a battle with Gohan, who is fully powered up to his mystic form, and he's actually challenging Beerus quite a bit. He's challenging him certainly more than Vegeta and than what Goku could, and this is all thanks to him keeping up with his training and actually heeding Piccolo's advice. He's fighting more cautiously, he's not letting his guard down around his opponent, and it's actually a pretty decent fight. And there's no Super Saiyan God power-up, at least not yet. However, after Beerus has sort of had his fun with Gohan, he just turns up his power a little bit and begins overwhelming the young Saiyan. However, this little battle has given time for Goku to make his appearance, and with Beerus about to basically blow up the whole planet, no Super Saiyan God, no pudding cup, oh that's it. Well, Goku has arrived, and he has pleaded with Beerus to at least spare the planet a few more minutes, because he does think he has found a way to bring the Super Saiyan God here. And, well, just like they do in the original, they summon up the Eternal Dragon for some answers. I cannot bring you a Super Saiyan God, for one does not yet exist in your world. And, well, after telling the dragon that this information is really for Lord Beerus, the dragon cowers like he does as normal and gives them the ritual on how to do it. 5 Saiyans giving their power into another will bring forth the Super Saiyan God transformation. And, well, with the decision being the logical choice, and especially with how Gohan was actually standing up to Beerus, Gohan became the logical choice to receive the power-up this time instead of Goku. Vegeta, of course, scoffing this, so he gets to be the one? Well, at least it's not Kakarot for a change. And, well, with that, the first time they do mark up the head count, and, what? We actually need 6 Saiyans. Where are we going to find a 6th Saiyan? And this is, of course, where Videl pipes up and reveals that she's pregnant, and everyone's all happy. Gohan, and Beerus is losing his patience. Will you guys just get on with it and bring forth the Super Saiyan God? And, well, with that, the 5 Saiyans, along with Videl and the unborn child of Gohan and Videl, bring forth their energy into Gohan, bringing forth the Super Saiyan God within him. And let me just assure you that this power-up is a lot more potent and formidable than Goku's. After all, he's already got powers from, Mystic Gohan that was awakened to him by Elder Kai, which I would actually favor to guess that the mystic energy is actually probably quite similar to God Ki. Not exactly the same, but sort of like a step in, God Ki direction. And now that Gohan is a deity, he is battling with Beerus, and Beerus is holding back somewhat. We gotta get Gohan used to this power up. After all, it's not going to be much of a fun fight if Beerus goes all out while Gohan's on training wheels, I guess you could say. And, well, let me just assure you, Gohan adapts to the power much faster than his father does, and the battle between Beerus and Gohan is even more closer than what it is with Super Saiyan God Goku against Beerus in the original Battle of the Gods. In fact, Beerus is having to try a lot harder to keep on top of Gohan. Gohan, who is battling a lot more cautiously and really just sticking to his limits and trying not to burn out all the power as much. And well, he's, like I said, he's just not letting his guard down, and Beerus is just having to work a lot more harder. And the huge battle between them goes off into space like it does with Goku in the original story. And well, at this point, Gohan hasn't lost the Super Saiyan God power-up. You know, like with Goku, how it fades away and Goku's body learns from the experience. Gohan hasn't even reached that point yet. So Beerus is actually having a lot of fun, throwing a lot of power at Gohan, and just seeing how the boy actually manages to handle it. And he's actually managing to throw it away. And, not bad, Saiyan. Well, let's see how you do with this one! Powering off an even huger blast, and it's not until this point where the Super Saiyan God power begins to fade away. But however, Gohan still got plenty of fight left in him, because just like his father, his body learns from the experience, and he is now pushed to new heights. And well, him basically transforming from Super Saiyan God to his normal Mystic Ki, it's still Beerus and Gohan are tearing it up just quite a bit more, and the battle is just lasting longer than his battle with Goku. And you can tell that Beerus is actually tiring out quite a bit. As of course, so is Gohan. It is actually very possible that Gohan and Beerus are more or less on equal terms of power. With when Beerus battled Goku in the original Battle of the Gods, as I recalled, he had to use 70% of his power to stop Goku. He's more or less using about 85% here, which really shows you the difference between Gohan and even Goku's power to be able to push Beerus that hard. And well, in the end, just like Goku does in the original, Gohan does tucker out, and Beerus does reveal the fact that Whis is actually stronger than he is, and that there are beings in other universes who could be stronger than they are. And well, Gohan, it's not like Goku where he's enthusiastic about the fight, but he's just more or less still intrigued by the information. Well, what about that? It's a good thing that I started training again. And Gohan more or less passes out after that. Beerus bringing him back down to Earth, and after that, Beerus pretending to be asleep like he does in the original, and they're more or less off. Beerus will give them another chance after the whole pudding incident. It's okay, Whis has packed them a going away lunch anyhow, and yes, after the power that Gohan displayed, he definitely wants to fight the boy again. And he definitely wants to see what these Saiyans are ultimately made of. So yeah, it's in Beerus' best interest to keep Earth. So thanks to Gohan and his training, he has saved the Earth once again. Just like he did when he was just a mere child in the Cell games. And I think that's actually where we're going to leave things for right now. So what do you guys think? Did you enjoy this story? I know I went really far and in depth with Gohan's training, and really went far in depth with his battle with Beerus, because I really wanted to tell this story and really give you guys a really good feel for how powerful I believe Gohan to be, and how powerful he could have been if Akira Toriyama hadn't have, sort of forgot about Gohan like he always tends to do. And I think this will make for a much more interesting part 2 when we get into the resurrection of F arc and the battle between the two Destroyer brothers. So, as always, leave your thoughts in the comments. Let me know if you feel I've missed out on anything, if you like where I'm going with this story. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I will see you guys again next time.